It is I, your friendly neighborhood Factorio man. I asked the question recently in the comment section of my latest video if people would prefer the same type of style of video as this one, the 20 to 30 minutes with a little bit of editing here and there, or if you would prefer longer versions of the video. There is something else that somebody asked about streaming. If enough people want it, then I'll for sure do it. Some people want to start seeing me, like the process of trying to figure stuff out and do all the machines and stuff like that. I'll warn you now, it is boring, but if you want to see it, I'll leave most of it in. What is the input ratio of my lights? I can probably hover over it. 1.5, 4.5. Okay, so I need a lot of them then, it seems. Wait, why is the stone? Why is the stone on that belt? That was in someone's bingo cards. I read that and that was hilarious. You need to keep me up to date on that bingo card. I want to see what's on them. How is the stone bricks in that? I plan to have more color coordinated areas later on. Like all the iron stuff gets produced here, all the coal stuff gets produced here, all the copper and stuff like that. But for now, I just want to understand how stuff works before I even start thinking about expanding the factory in certain directions in certain ways. I know I need to start planning for it, but right now I don't know how most of the stuff works later into the game, like oil refineries, which I'm gonna have to start figuring out soon. But the more I kill things, the more they want to kill me, and the scarier types of versions of them would like to kill me. That is not going to happen. My wall is a safety precaution against that, and the amount of magazines is unreal. I'll probably have to change them to red ones. That'll be a future me problem. I have big plans for the future, big plans, but right now plan should be lights and oil. Why have you stopped working? You're out of plates. How are you out of plates? I did the wrong one. What? Sorry. Why is there so much stone? What about up here? No, I also probably want to get rid of you because you don't seem to be doing anything. Run in. Is this going to be an absolute drain to my power the more lights I add? Most probably. I'll figure that out in a couple of minutes, won't I? Light. Okay, I think I've added all the lights. We are back. Oh my, how much coal is over here? 15 million copper. What? See, you have 4 inputs and I mean, yo. Sulfur, plastic, solid fuel from petroleum gas and sulfuric acid. Okay. I know what you make at least. Where did that go? Yeah, you just made that. Crude oil. And it makes that. Okay. I'm going to need myself a bit of an area. Let me grab an oil refinery then. From my experiences, I should just be able to throw the pipe into here, right? And then you make my gas. Yes, you're making petroleum gas in this. Oh, is it just this output? Okay, the oil is getting drained in there. It makes 16 a second and this uses 20. Okay, so you need multiple of them. Probably I should do something like that then, shouldn't I? So now this should be fuller. And be able to outsource to that. Okay. Then you... What can I make with the petroleum gas? Literally solid fuel, and then I need coal in order to make the plastic bars. Bam. Plastic. What did I need plastic for? Hey, yeah, see, this is where we're getting a bit of an issue. Throw that into a chest for the time being. Oh, they're getting big. The evolution stage is spitter spawner. They don't seem to be doing much anymore. Especially against these bigger boys. Go, just fucking shoot them all. I want to see what happens if I jump off that cliff, but then part of me also doesn't want to in case I die. Definitely be able to see them now. Dog, what the fuck am I meant to do against this? Okay, so I've changed a plan. I'm making a wall instead. Then we're going to redesign this whole place. But I'm looking at it, the copper from here might be easier to drag over and easier to defend. I don't expect attacks from the south, but I've still got the wall down just in case. I more expect the attacks from the north. Uh-oh, we're having an issue. These guys are a lot closer. They were never this close. I was cutting down my trees. Okay, we're going over there. I'm gonna go clear that. Where's my car? How do I use the gun on the car? Is it just space? Yep, but it's not. Bro, back up. It's not that good at all. Guns, please help. It's the bigger boys are the issue. I can understand why. Holy shit. No, the worms. They spread quickly. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough bullets to Clear this next one. I'm out of grenades. Okay, so far we have most of this getting done. We have 3 sections making oil refinery stuff, the petroleum gas. One of them goes down, makes plastic with 1 coal thingy, because coal makes 5.5 a second and this needs 1. So it's kind of efficient, kind of not. I can always add a second one, but now that's making too much for that to handle. We got sulfur over here along with that as well. The more I think about it, the less it seems that I actually need to use trains here. I want to use trains, but there's no point grabbing that from there to throw it up there. I may as well just run it over in belts. It'd be easier. If I do something like that, big rock is in the way. Rock and where? Actually spin it this way around so the coal goes in through the top. Yeah. Do something like that. Get rid of you. The amount of concrete I have is not going to be enough for what I want to achieve. I'm pretty sure they can, okay, they can reach a lot further. So this one is going in like that. What? How far out can you reach? To there. Perfect. And then we can throw you in there. Not the way that I wanted. These are going in that way. What? Someone said I can do something with the plus. Is it that? Oh, it is. It's that one. Holy hell. Now I just need it to go 1 more out. Okay, perfect. And then the belts at the end should be able to go under. Something like that around the outside. Bam. All this is done now. All this is make my copper and iron. And then I hopefully I should be able to make some of them. They are okay. They're not that hard to make. I probably want to start making some more of that stuff up here, since I have the absolute boatload of production. But I do want to start thinking it out, mapping it out. Where's my Kia? Fuck's me Kia gone. Where is my car? Yes and yes. Advanced combinators, that's a bit away from me. Refine flame, don't use it that much. Insert a capacitor. Capacity, sure. Low density structures. Don't know what that means, but that is cool. Where is the car? I'm literally looking for something that has a 1 on it. Where is it? Is it out somewhere? Insert belt rail, bunch of stuff. Ah. Found it. Okay, I don't know if this even looks good or not, but at least I know that the factory area stuff is here. It's getting made. It's getting made in this little divot thing. I liked it before where it's got like the little corners. What have I just done? Where it's got the corners like jagged like that. Kind of like, yeah, jaggedish. I don't know how to fix that. I mean, I probably could go through it little by little and slowly try and fix it. If I grab that, could I... Why is it getting rid of the refined concrete? No, I want you to get rid of the other one. Okay, fuck it. So that's done. I'll be able to do something like this. And then drag them out to the opposite side like that. And yeah, and then they'll both go separate ways if needed. Followed by more concrete. Go down to there. Those might become an issue. Everything else seems to be all right. I'll just go wipe them out if I need to. I forgot to put my radar up here though. I was meant to do it when I came back earlier, but I completely forgot. I'm gonna try throw it up here. Bam. You can show me all the good stuff. At least I can see my base. I probably don't need that, but I will make it at a later date when I think I need it. First off is I want to start making the gears. So I'll be able to do this, won't I? So I need to make transport belts to begin with. 0.5 second craft time. Does it tell me how much I make? It will make, it needs 1.5 a second. So how many do these make a second? These make 3. I'll be able to produce that with just one of these. Okay, that's fine. Gears. How many gears a second? 1.5. And let me have one of these down so I can just constantly see it. I need 7.5. So each one of them produces 1.5. That's way too many. 6, 7.5. Oh, okay. All of them need to be this. All of them need to be that. Then possibly we just drag all of them outwards into one of them, making them. Followed by one of you there. Followed by one of them. That should make that possible. And then drop you down, followed by you. But this requires 1.5 from the top and then 7.5. So it might be 2 speedy boys. I believe it is 2 speedy boys. So we'll do something like that then. Wait, I have the green ones, don't I? Holy Jesus Christ. That is a ridiculous thing. But now I don't feel like I'm making enough screws. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Yeah, let's do 600. We got those sorted. Underground belts and 40 iron gears. Okay, now the issue is these aren't putting them in fast enough. Wait, am I making too many now? Is there like a P for production? Holy shit, yeah, there is. I am probably making way too many of them. So I have an idea. Do something like that. Bam. And then bam. Roll that down. That is grabbing them. Let's grab an iron plates. Okay, this is already an issue. There we go, issue fucking sorted. Yeah, it didn't take that long. And then we need a lot of screws going in. But not a lot of you going in. I don't want you lot connected. Okay, there we go. We finally got our screws in. I probably need another one doing just screws. And then this will be followed by one of them into another box. Because I like it being all in one direction. Can I just like grab that and then place one down? No. That would have been cool. Shut off. Okay, there we go. Now we have them getting made as well as conveyor belts getting made. These get made a lot slower, but that is fine. Honestly, that is fine. And then we can fill all this in with concrete again. Bam. So then we got a little line here with our belts and stuff getting made. These are... What's your issue? Whoa. The iron plates are not getting made quick enough because there's no iron getting delivered quick enough. Okay. See, we have these now for these issues. But we also need an absolute boatload of them. Oh, we found a new one trying to creep in close to us. Let's go get rid of that while we're on our way to get our stone bricks as well. As long as, if I'm slightly about to encroach on it, like this one, if that was one more down, I'd go and get rid of that. Because that one's engulfed in it, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't need to worry about that one for now, or these ones until these get a bit closer, or they decide that they want to expand inwards. So my plan, stone bricks and then go fight them. I have a feeling it's just going to be a baby one, like just the worm. Okay, if I can just get rid of the spawner, then we're in a lot better of a place. There we go. I am back. I probably want to start adding more lights in as well so I can actually see what is going on over here. What color do we want these to be? What color could we have it? Hot pink. Oh no, this area is making iron. But what would be more appropriate for making iron? Probably something like that. Yeah? Yeah, I'm just going to assume you're saying yeah, like that. Does that look more iron-like? It still looks like them ones, so it maybe needs to be a bit more orange. How do I make it a bit more orange? Okay, a bit less green. Okay, I can't tell the difference because it's daytime. So let's just pick a bunch of random numbers. 47, 77, and 240. Bam. That's 340. Okay, this section is blue. Fate has decided, and it has decided that it wants to be that type of blue. Leave color combinations in the description, and I'll choose from them for different sections. So right now, where these conveyors are getting made, it will be this color. It's iron. Okay, iron is not getting made fast enough. I completely forgot I was making circuit networks, so I can just take a couple. I should probably limit you to something like that, so I don't overly make too many. Where was I making the mines? There they are. The mines are here. What are you? A rocket. Holy hell. That looks good in the moonlight. Where do I want to put this radar? And now let's just throw you over there. Both our iron things are sorted. Iron is actually making it through the belts. They're not making it all the way to the end yet. The iron is Kind of filling, kind of not filling. If we're looking at the belts, they're not really there. They're not really where we want them to be. Let me try something different. Let me send you lot this way instead. Followed by a whole bunch of these guys. Run it across, run it across, run it down like that. Would that make my thing constantly full? No. I figured it would. Like something like that. So then they're all onto one belt. Even if they do something like that. You know, I'm copying that design for now. I'm going to throw it there. I might be doing this completely wrong and people have already figured out the answer straight away. Do our little design thing that we had. Like so. Let's see. Let's just see how this works. I don't think this is going to work at all. It already... I mean, the belt is full for now. Those are starting to die down. The rest are starting to die down. Increased yield from all mining drills pumps. But I need the I need the scary one. Which is sulfur engines. That's going to be the biggest thing to make on my side. Sulfur and plastic making. Engine, I'm thinking requires steel. Ow, I just need my desk. Yeah, steel. So engines is just a lot of iron. Circuits are scary. When these are done, they're going to stop using them. Like this is full. So all this is stop using them. They're going to backlog and then that's going to backlog and then these are going to backlog and then this is going to backlog. So we'll have iron to spare. I'm already out of them already. That is fine. We can just make everything there. We can get rid of this wall because we're not going to need it anymore. We're going to have to start making more power because our power consumption is getting close to max. So we have 2 more burner facilities available. This is going to start... Okay. I don't have to worry too much about this because I don't feel like the pollution is going to be spreading more in this. Okay, I lied. It is starting to spread more in that direction. It just goes and comes and goes and comes. But I am going to have to set up a better defensive wall across this side. It's a scary thing, all these monsters, especially once they're getting bigger and scarier and meaner. Steel and crude oil. Going down into a chest. Yeah, belt like so. I need the concrete in order to work. I need it. I'm going to go get more. Where's my car? Okay, let's start this then. Steel pipe and crude oil. So this is making the steel. Make the flamethrower ammo. The crude oil just needs to come through the top. So we can get rid of most of them. I don't know where the crude oil is going to come from. But we can have something like so. Let's do like another one. Yeah. With another one of them. But now we got the crude oil coming down. Which is what we wanted. Crude oil is going to come down this way. So we have ease of access to it. Maybe I've done this wrong. Okay. Got they needed coal, but then I also forgot I needed steel. So that's fine. Fine, we just do this again, just on the other side. Don't need that many plates, so we can probably keep the same idea we had. Just with some of them instead. And then we can start doing stuff like this. To save space. We can also use one of these to drag some coal over. See how this goes. I think these will be at the top regardless. Yes, we have them, which we can just drag over. Let's just make 3 of them. And then 1, 2, 3, followed by 1, 2, 3. Big boy power pole. We have the steel now. We can copy that, throw that over. put you onto that, which is steel, which I'm gonna have to do something like this for. Bring it out. And then we can just rub a small dose into there, which will then make that. Maybe I want actually a couple of them. Go up. Yes. Grab this across. Grab a power pole to here, then to here, 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 and then just drag them up. Get rid of that. So they're all inserting. Limit you to that, because I don't know how much this is going to actually produce. There we go. Now we have flamethrower ammo. With no flamethrower. Let's just make that. I think I'm going to keep all this area blue just like that. Then we can go test out this flamethrower on something. I don't want to accidentally burn something. Okay, that uses fuel, a lot more fuel than I thought. How long does the fire last? Because I don't want to accidentally burn every... Okay, it's going away slowly. Is it? Yeah, slowly. Yeah, okay. Crude oil is looking fine. This is 16666. 1683. Where is the thing I'm looking for? You. Let's make another one of you. Because I'm going to need that to make them. But then this to make everything else, like the sulfur, which can then go into an assembler to make that, which is 0.12 a fucking second. Oh, I'm going to have shitloads of them then, it seems. But they will eventually get made advanced circuits, which also use engines, which is just some more of the steel that I'll be producing. I can easily get more of that. I just say that about make even more steel. That's fine. The engine's fine. Sulfur there, and 3 of them make that. But if I place one of you down and I go to say that it wants 0.3, 0.9, 0.6, flippin' hell. Useless. My question is, if I have, say, that power, the chemical science pack over here producing power, would it still work even if all these have like those ones? Or will I need to transport that from up here into this farm down here for it to work? I don't believe it would work like that, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to go try and burn something. I'm only on 19. Seems like I'm out of steel. Yeah, the steel isn't getting made fast enough. 0.83, 0.83, 0.83, 0.12, 0.12, 0.12. Yeah, this barely makes any steel. Is there any more advanced ones of them? Advanced, faster and more flexible furnaces. Ooh. Whoa. Coal liquefaction. But I was like, oh, I'm looking at this, I'm nearly done. No, there's loads of different. I probably should make some of this like power armor stuff as well before I even go out. Energy shield recipe provides an energy shield. Shield recharge 50, recharge speed 20 hit points, stat point placed in equipment grid, consumes equipment grid electricity. What's my equipment grid? It looks like there's no worms. I know. Okay. I mean, I absolutely burned through them. Burn it to the ground. I mean, it does work. It's not the best, but it does work. Monsters. Whoa. Why has stuff stopped getting polluted? Was there always this many? If I get rid of that one, I can claim this area. Claim that area. I can get rid of that and then just set up like little walls around certain places like that. That probably needs to go. That needs to go. Oh, look, there's a tree that I crashed into. Whoa. They were a lot closer than I thought they were. This seems just like a... Is this just spawned? Okay. The radars help me figure this out. I need to start setting more radars then. What is over here? Hell is over here. Can I drop a nuke or something on these guys? Spitter, biter, medium biters. Okay, they're chilling for the time being. I need bigger firepower. I need more radars. I need a lot of stuff. They're actually a lot closer than I thought they were. Okay, we're actually gonna go back then. We're slowly sneaking up on them. We're just throwing nades over there. We got rid of one worm. We're slowly, surely gonna do it. I'll reach that. My ass. I can reach that. You flip. You went out the way. Get rid of him. I ran straight into that one. Serpentine. Serpentine. Okay, there we go. Got rid of it. Hopefully. Yeah. Woo! That was harsh. That was scary, dog. I was having a scary time. There was a lot of monsters. I was on my last 2 magazines. I do want to get trains set up though. Soon as possible. That thing popped up. I'm still... this is going up. Crude oil combined yield. I don't know if these disappear or not. Please let me know.